Welcome to the ladies' lounge.
Not the county. Now she did a county.
Now I gotta do it over.
Go ahead.
We gotta start over.
No, we not.
No.
We're not phoning this in recording.
Okay, fine. Welcome to the ladies' lounge.
We here.
Well, I'm your host, Erica Kane, the big one, not the little one. And today I have two co-hosts with me. This is the first ever men on the ladies' lounge.
Ain't it, man?
Yeah.
We made it.
Yeah,
They've made it.
Yeah.
We made it.
Okay.
I've been trying to do a crossover episode for a minute anyway.
He's not lying, guys. Like, he spoke to me, not at length, but he definitely made reference to
I've been trying to get in the ladies' lounge for a minute, so.
the door. Well, I think he was like, not on the list. They looked at the little tablets, like, I don't see your name, sir.
He didn't
Why
make
am I
the
not
cut.
welcome?
You welcome. You
Yeah,
see,
okay,
you here with me.
yeah.
I don't know about nobody else.
Okay.
I can't
Say less.
speak.
I got you. Say less.
I can't speak for nobody else. If y'all don't know, look, this is JD Hill
What's up? What's happening? What's
from
going
the
on?
Wine Talk.
Yeah.
If you're watching on live, you'll just have to subscribe to see him, because y'all just gonna look at my face today. And over here, I don't even know what he go by.
The Phoenix, guys.
Okay.
Everybody knows me as the Phoenix, Slater, shit like that. So, thank you very much, Miss Kane, the big, Kane, not the little one.
I'm feeling real goofy today. This is gonna be good.
She feeling
But
good. Today is every day, guys. Every time you buy
I'm
it.
not goofy every day.
Sure.
Anyway, the topic, okay?
We get right to it.
Yeah.
No pleasantries.
I was introduced y'all.
Okay, how you doing?
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah,
I'm
Okay,
Good
yeah.
afternoon.
Good
evening,
afternoon.
Good morning, everything.
great. See, I knew this.
See?
I already knew.
She asked for it. She asked for it.
Niggas gonna nig all the time.
I already knew this was gonna be something. But anyway, I'm ready to get to it because.
Come on, let's go.
So what we're gonna talk about today is how we can bring the balance back to feminine women, masculine men, and we're not talking if you're homosexual, please do what you would like, but we talking about non-homosexual, straight men and women.
Shout out to them. Shout out to their community. I
Yeah,
guess.
we're not talking about
No,
that. We're
yeah,
talking about
no
like
offense to y'all.
Heterosexual people. How we gonna do
Doing
this?
heterosexual things.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I'm
so
talking
like
about.
you can give it's your show, so you direct it how you want to go with it.
Well, baby, I want to know why is y'all so sassy these days in 2023. Y'all sassy around here.
So we sassy?
Men are, general speaking,
Yeah,
I don't know
I know,
like
I'm talking
them
about
like
us, I'm saying
that,
just
but men in general are very sassy, very.
I would, like I said, given the current standards of what people consider to be sassy, I think like men have opened up more to their feelings versus where back in the day a lot of dudes used to swallow how they felt, like it was go to work, take care of the family, and that was it. But now we're into mental health. We're into actually expressing ourselves, and a lot of women consider that to be sassy. And like we've discussed previously, I was like, man, niggas want to know that you like us too. Shit, we want you to show some interest in us. Versus if you listen to all the conversations that a lot of women have, and or the music, and or the television programs and movies and shit, it seems like, give me your money. Hey, you happy to meet me? Give me your money.
Hold on, what you said? Music, entertainment. That's entertainment.
Yeah, but that's
Music,
like that.
TV is
Entertainment
entertainment.
reflect life too.
Yeah, art does imitate life.
Yeah.
And vice versa. And it has a big influence on certain pockets of the generations.
It does.
And then, of course, that affects the household.
We was talking about
It
this
affects
earlier,
the community as a whole. And unfortunately, it leads to where we are currently, where we're having this discussion that we're having currently in this podcast.
Yeah. Hold it down for the ladies.
I am gonna hold it down because hold on, wait a minute.
She bet you want the shit.
Because first of all,
What up?
nobody at this table
Yeah.
are young adults. Can we all agree with that?
I can agree.
I've
Okay.
had it before.
Okay.
Had it before.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear about no entertainment. Because you know music is entertainment. I know music is entertainment. I know movies are entertainment.
With
That That's not gonna cut it with this conversation. If I was young, maybe so. If you was young, maybe so. But we're not young.
But I can say it reflects in how people treat you and what you hear.
So that means you're dealing with young women.
No.
Oh no, it's some women.
Some of them.
So we're taking off Erica, right? There are women at your age and at your level who are still immature or certain ways about them that don't allow this particular balance that we were trying to speak to get to.
Okay, so if you so you didn't start talking, dating, whatever, and you see that she's immature, you keep on going.
I agree that that's not removed.
Do you?
Yes, the answer is I would get out that situation.
Okay.
But the fact remains that person
You
still
don't give her a
exists.
chance. You don't give her a chance.
Well,
Not that she immature.
It's just we talking
What
about.
if she gonna change?
That's cool.
What if you give her a book?
That's cool. I can give a song. But it still remains that individual is out in the world existing, doing what they're doing, adding to the problem or the dysfunction of whatever community. Insert black community, insert white community, insert mankind, whatever you want to do. It's still there. And the balance is still off. And traditional ways of things are falling apart or falling way to the wayside. So
That is true. How we get that back? First of all, let me ask this question.
What up, though?
Would you consider yourself a traditional man?
It's on me first?
she looked at you when she asked the question.
Okay. A traditional man in reference to how shit used to be? Nah, I'm not.
What would describe?
I'm gonna say I'm not because like it's certain shit that I do like versus imposing my will on my children. I don't do that. I actually listen to them and we have discussions. As far as like traditional in the sense of if I'm with you and I cook for you, yeah, I'm gonna take care of you. But like I need you to hear me out too.
Okay.
So
I can get that.
Yeah. But I do in the sense of tradition. I would love to have a helpmate, of course. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me.
Phoenix.
That's me.
Traditional all day long.
Hey, because.
And what do that mean for you?
Nah, I'm gonna explain myself.
Traditional, not extra crispy or rich.
I am very much of the school of thought where I think men should lead the household. They should be in leadership position. I'm not talking about controlling and stuff of that nature. I'm talking about like
That's
the
tradition.
ship is gonna.
That's tradition, though.
But stop it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Mad Men. I'm not talking about that.
But that's traditional.
He's not talking about controlling and abuse.
So there are definitely umbrellas that cover that spectrum. I'm not on that spectrum.
But what I'm saying is like that's why I say I'm unconventional to tradition, because like if you look biblical, Madman, if you fast forward up until probably 1960s, that what you would be considered traditional before shit changed.
Yes, but those traditional values that I'm speaking to is men are the head of the household.
Okay.
When it comes to our kids, raise your boys to be, productive males in society. Mm-hmm. Give your daughters a good example, so when they become covered by their man who courts them, marries them, then you can relieve yourself of that duty per se, and you know that they're covered.
Okay.
And now there's definitely a woman does have, a voice in the household. I think whenever she has some ideas or suggestions, take that in consideration. But generally, maybe the man, in my estimation, has the final say. Now take that. Don't take that to heart.
Her face changed.
Final. The energy, you should have seen. I felt it.
I felt it over here.
So to be like I said earlier, to make myself clear.
Okay.
Let's
provide
say
some clarity.
If you're at home and your wife has a suggestion, and you hear her suggestion, if it makes logical and it's going to benefit the household as a whole, then yes, when I get to the final say, the man said, "You know what, baby, that's a good idea. You're right. Boom, implement."
Okay, so if y'all, the crossroads of you say this, she say that, then what?
So
it's whatever you say.
Hold on. Now, if Well, I'm very logical. I don't. Those who know me, I'm speaking to the audience.
Sometimes logic ain't really logic.
Let me finish. Let me land, baby. Let me land. So,
I ain't said nothing. I'm just happy to be
I don't
here.
argue with data, facts, and statistics.
I do.
You being silly.
Nah, I'm being for real.
Because sometimes it don't be right.
No, but I take all those in consideration. Like if it mirrors or it blends and helps out and it makes sense,
Hey,
then let's go forward with what you just said. Because you're right, baby. I can't argue what you just said. You know what? Going back from what just took place, you're right. That was a wrong decision. That was the wrong way. Blah blah blah. Just go with what you said, and then I will support her decision or her suggestion, and then we'll make sure it goes smoother down the line. Now, if it doesn't work out, whatever it may be, we revisit it. Like, remember we had this conversation or whatever, you want to kind of reevaluate this, make a change, an adjustment, that sort of thing. I'm open for talk across the board. Back to you saying about men expressing themselves and their feelings. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that's able to take place currently.
It's not though.
Well,
I think.
So you think even now we're still having problems where men still cannot express themselves from an emotional standpoint?
In a relationship?
Yeah.
No, we can't.
For real? What kind of relationships you in?
Nah, it's not even just that. It's like you said, niggas are looked at as sassy.
Yeah.
So if a motherfucker is saying how he feel, a lot of times he may feel a certain kind of way, and then you look at that nigga like, why this nigga saying that he sassy ass nigga?
Okay, let me backtrack, because when I say that men are sassy, I'm talking about before actual relationships, because I feel in a relationship, you should be able to say whatever. If you want to lay on my lap and just cry for an hour, go ahead and do that. We in a relationship.
As it should be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like,
everybody ain't like that though.
Who are you in a relationship for? But I'm saying, during you meet these men, and it feel like a lot of men want to be chased.
I know you
like
say
you,
that.
how you said, do you like me too? If I'm talking to you, interacting with you, I like you. But look,
don't necessarily mean that.
If you feel that way, you should remove yourself from that situation.
I agree.
So then it shouldn't be like, I don't know if women, you do know if women really like you or not.
Some people don't though. Some people might feel like, oh, she's talking to me, so therefore she's interested in me. But you could just be the food nigga. You could just be the dick nigga. You could just be the mechanic. You could just be the I'm in trouble nigga. And I want to confide in you, and/or I need you to come through for me when I need you to do something for me.
And we're taking it off you, not saying you.
No, I'm just saying in general.
That's general.
That's why I'm saying like.
He's right.
But that's why I'm saying like people want their feelings to be reciprocated too. As far as like niggas are concerned, if I hit you up every day, good morning, baby, how you doing? I hope you have a great day. I'm manifesting good things for you. I want you to be awesome today. And I do this shit every day. And I forget to do it one day and you don't hit me up and I don't talk to you until I talk to you. Like, fuck you, really, in my mind.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
I would say that would be a red flag.
Yeah.
I would see that, but I don't feel like it happened like that. Like
you
that.
don't?
I'm first of all, let's get this straight. I'm not a man.
I understand.
I'm not a man. So I don't understand. That's why I'm
out
trying
here
to
swimming
see.
in this dating pool. Yeah.
I believe him. I believe him. But I'm just saying, what's the whole chase? Because it seemed like on this scenario, y'all back and forth. You say every morning, okay, boom. She don't do it one time. Okay, I can understand it, but it just seemed like y'all want so much more. And see,
I want so much more.
Yeah, because I have no.
Please,
okay.
Elaborate.
Okay, let's go back 20 years. Okay. I can go back 20 years.
That's 2000.
That's 2000.
That's not too far from now.
Right, I'm just saying.
That was 03. I was a younger man.
Yeah, I was.
You want to whisper? How old are you?
I'm 37. I was fresh out of high school.
2003.
Yeah.
I was just 1 year removed. I was in the military. My first year.
But we here with you.
Okay, well, let's get back to it. I'm just saying, like, you can meet me and have a actual good time getting to know. Now it feels like, no, I'm saying back then it was easy, really easy to date, get to know somebody, no pressure, no this and that. But now
the internet has definitely changed a lot of things. Well, the furtherings of the internet.
The internet.
Well, because back then, yeah, you had your MySpace, Facebook wasn't really a thing.
No,
You
not
had
really.
ladies' night though.
However, you know,
Yeah, at the club.
Yeah.
But
They don't have ladies' night no more.
But so what you just spoke to is
Yeah.
a more in person type thing versus
Right.
now you can. Not saying you know everybody, but you can look at their bio and know everything if you go to their pictures.
So now it's too many options.
Well, that and also
It does expand your options.
It is a false sense of I know this person because I see the goddamn. You don't know me. Now we do share too much in my estimation.
The internet not real though.
I agree.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
But
Not at all.
But
Yeah.
in the dating scene, unfortunately, people don't have the same mindset.
Huh.
Because some people
You
are
don't think
misleading.
so?
Well, because some people are misleading in their profiles, whatever that may be.
I can't do online dating. That is
You don't?
No, this is the most crazy.
But getting back,
I have.
it is what it is. But I'm speaking to that particular change in the spread of information and like how we are so accessible to each other does take away from the natural courting process, or at least adjust the way people approach each other.
I don't even think it's just that.
I mean, I said that's one variable.
Yeah.
One variable, other situation, and I'm just like,
And expectations are sometimes unrealistic.
hey, Miss
too.
Cassandra, how you doing,
I
girl?
told you one thing though.
Yeah.
Women date their sons.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, like you got a woman who caters to a boy whenever he's in the household, and then she do everything for him, but he don't have no responsibility. It's a lot of boys that don't mow grass, don't do a lot of stuff.
I think they don't know. Okay, this might be off topic, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's not a lot of male figures doing it, like teaching boys
correct
things.
But what I'm saying, like a dude in a single woman household has a woman taking care of him. So when he's out here in the world, he's looking for another woman to take care of him.
And I definitely
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. Like, men are not how they used to be. Like, back in the day, you have a single woman living next door. The man could be married or whatever. He could be a single, but he would cut her yard for a plate or something. You
Yeah.
know,
Correct.
just generally looking out for each other.
The village.
And so you don't have it, and it always seemed like
now some people don't even allow that shit. Like let's say I was in a marriage and I bet I cut Miss Sanders' yard next door.
But it was the wrong marriage anyway, so it don't count. It don't count.
I hear what you're saying. But I'm just saying I'm giving an example where
It's the wrong situation.
I hear you. Say less. Got it.
Shit, my mama made me cut our neighbor's yard
But
stuff.
see, you were the son cutting, not the husband cutting.
True. And mama,
Mama single mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she still he need to do something.
I agree. He's active.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm saying from that logic that you spoke to, that would
yeah.
that would be a little different had it
Yeah.
been the husband versus just the son.
Yeah. But a lot of people don't even know their neighbors though either.
No,
I don't know mine.
That's
Yeah, see?
I'm
Just being real, yeah.
I'm not at home a lot to know my
That
neighbors.
does play a factor in the balance that we spoke to earlier. And like, it's just the world has adjusted a certain way for me for the worse in my estimation.
Right.
But that does play too because we don't even talk to each other like we used to. Like there was a sense of community. It had to be the black community, the white, wherever you live, you knew, the Robinsons, the Tillersons, and whoever you knew in your
Don't
block.
put no sun on nothing else.
There you go.
Yeah.
But the fact that you knew, because like for example, if a car came into the community that you know that car ain't supposed to be here, you'll be looking on the lookout.
Yeah.
And then when the bakers, there you go.
There you
come
go.
home,
Yeah, thank you.
you tell, hey, how you doing, Brother Baker? Or how do you refer to this person?
Yeah.
Hey, it was a such and such car I seen. You're like, nah, but look out for it next time. Blah blah blah. That don't happen no more because you better mind your fucking business in certain aspects.
I got a Ring doorbell too.
Well, thank you for the technology.
Yeah. Shout out to Lil Meech.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was helping the community
Yeah, already.
too. Yeah.
But it's just like that helps out. That does play a particular effect on the balance that we spoke to earlier. Because we don't really talk to each other. We don't know anybody no more. We kind of stick to ourselves. 'Cause we got so many things going on in our life that we don't even have time to even worry about those things anymore. In theory.
But we not sassy though.
I don't know. Look, hold on, wait a funny. I don't know you personally, so okay. I don't know you personally. I haven't got sassy out for you yet. I haven't got it because I don't.
Nah.
Now,
I'm gonna express
this one
myself.
over here. Nah, I'm gonna leave him alone because I be kind of scared.
You know, he's stern, stuck, tough. He for a tough boy.
I ain't built for it tough. I hear you. But no, we are who we are. But getting another thing to the balance. For the men who are trying to like get into that particular masculine, sometimes we're not even allowed to be that because we looked upon a certain way.
Well, look, if you because you are a very masculine man, I will say that. For real. So just always do it. It don't matter.
And I will, but we talking about from a
general
standpoint, for the sake of this discussion, sometimes we're not. If we try and we go forward with that particular approach to our day to day, it's looked upon a certain way now.
Is it received?
That it's not. It's not. Miss Woman of the Room. Speak to that. Like it's not received.
What's not received? Baby, if you want to open a door for me, I'm standing. Thank you, sir. If you want to open a car, thank you. Whatever you want to do, I'm here.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
She said that first. That's funny. Though.
Right.
No.
Yeah, I know. I just think that's funny. I just think that's funny.
But because she will stand there and like won't move
until he open the door. Like serious. Like, but you
should.
talked about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me because what? Like
a bad kid. What? What I do?
Yeah. Like I just because we missing it, and I think that's the kind of things. Even though, because I haven't seen this as a gas station or something like that. Okay. Man, open the door for a lady, and then she blow up like he just trying to holler a fuck, and he just, you know what I'm saying. So I've seen that. I think that's crazy, but keep on doing it.
And I always will.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing in general.
I talked about it off camera before we started recording. And shout out, no names to be said. However, I was going about my chivalrous ways, opening the door for someone. And they were trying to, I guess, reciprocate, open another set of doors for me. But I was like, no, I got it. You just, not saying fall back like that, but just relax. I got it for you.
You was like,
no.
Be word, know your place.
Yeah, sure. Caveman like a motherfucker.
Yeah, duh.
But no, stupid. I was just trying to allow this, allow a lady just to allow this to happen for her.
Right.
And she, I guess, I don't want to say she was offended, but you can just tell she probably was like, wanting to, what you say earlier? You were saying like, be a part of, what you say earlier?
She wanted to, not saying, I'm trying to think exactly how I worded it, but I think that she wanted to not have her place, but contribute.
Yeah, participate.
Yeah, she wanted to contribute.
What I was just, I guess, me not allowing that to happen, she felt a certain way. I was like,
as she should. No, I'm fucking with you, man.
But it's just like, like damn, this simple thing of a gentleman opening a door, a set of doors for a lady. In this particular aspect of this particular moment was like a problem. Like, wow, it's like this. That's
a part of the world.
It's a microcosm of the overall discussion we're having.
That's a part of the world too, because it's like even like if you see somebody and you offer them a compliment, I done had a woman say, "Oh, that nigga tried to holler at me." Mm-hmm. I wasn't even interested in you.
That's because
you know what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, and that
I'm just giving you a compliment because you look.
But that's
nice.
because so many men, this is a whole nother topic. I don't think that some men know how creepy they are. Like sometimes, and this not to my homeboys. I'm gonna get this.
So, we're gonna reset real quick before we get too deep in the woods here.
No, I'm on the road. Anyway.
Okay, call you butter then.
Anyway. Oh, do I? Okay, yeah, we finna take a break.
Cause it's really we in your space.
Do your thing. I'm stepping
okay, so we finna take a little quick break, right quick, get some things going.
Did you tell earlier who you were?
They already know I'm Erica Kane, the big one, not the little one.
There you go.
Okay, so we're going to take a break. Matter of fact, what you can do while we on this break, you can go on and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Thank you very much. We'll see you in just a minute.
Hey, man. Think y'all paying me? That's cool, man.
No matter where he's at, guys.
Yeah, boy, y'all funny.
That just hurt my feelings, but
well, I go back to ex-hamster. I'll go back to my 12.
This should be lame though.
Yeah, because I like to be an adult. Let me be an adult.
Exactly. Anyway, we ready? Oh, you starting now.
Bring us in.
Bring us in.
Welcome back to the Ladies Lounge. I'm your host, Erica Kane, the big one, not the little one.
The Ladies Lounge with all the niggas on it.
Oh, well. There you go. Now I'm trying to be all inclusive with everybody. Like, yeah, let's do this show together. Let's just go
turn this shit out.
You know,
on there now.
Do some new shit, and this is what I get. Let's do some new shit. Because for real, women want to be hearing men's point of view.
They say that. They be lying. They be capping.
No, the thing is, men and women think totally different from each other. Like,
not so much.
Yes, really.
Y'all live on a different planet than we
No,
live
see,
on.
now you're trying to be disrespectful. I'm saying we think different. That's what you're trying to say, disrespectful way. But we think different. So a lot of times, yeah, you sit with your homegirl and y'all like, yeah, this shit makes sense. Because to women, it makes sense. To a man, it makes absolutely
then you come with
no
that
sense.
same presentation and we sitting there looking at you like, huh?
Exactly. And now you mad like, nah, motherfucker, because I rehearsed this and this, and this.
And that ain't it.
And vice versa for y'all. You know,
Yeah,
I've been in
this
situations
ain't
like, I don't know what's going on.
So it's just like it's a general lack of understanding of each side. But once we have a conversation, and there's some understanding when things are being told.
Honest conversation, because you can have a conversation with motherfucker and it still be bullshit. So
going forward, we just want to speak to anything an honest conversation. Yeah, we like yes.
Yeah, definitely
so,
honest conversation.
Yeah, so once that takes place, hopefully we bridge the gap.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Keep it real.
Yeah, because you know people BS all day long. And you still like, I don't know what the fuck going on. But anyway.
You was about to tell us how niggas be creeps?
Yeah, how they be creeps. Like, no, I'm saying like sometimes I don't think men understand it. Like, yeah, they not creeps. Don't get me wrong, they not creeps. I don't know, somebody might think it, but I don't think it. But I encounter so many creeps that sometimes you just naturally protecting yourself. Like, one time to my homeboy, like for me, you know, I do the vendor thing. I'm used to unpacking my van and packing it up all by myself, tents, all that. So my homeboy was like, we can do it. But I was like, nah, I got it. Because I'm just so used to doing it. And they're like, girl, ain't nobody trying to, that it was a joke. Ain't nobody trying to fuck you. We don't know nothing from you. And I was like, you right. Put the shit in the van. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Because you so used to it. And it wasn't that I thought that about them because I know them. It's just, you always like trying to keep boundaries because sometimes men come out very creepy. They do the things that they supposed to do for a reason.
So from your standpoint, now granted this is anecdotal, this is not, you're not speaking for the whole female race.
No, I'm not.
But this, Miss Kane, the big one, not the little one.
Definitely.
Do you appreciate when strangers, they see you, they admire what you have on that day and how you look, and they give you a compliment? Will you receive it in kind and
yeah, definitely if it's just not in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, sir, no, stop. Now, if it's just like, hey, Miss Lady, you look good, thank you. And I say thank you. If it's somebody that I'm not interested, don't want to give my number to or whatever, I'm like, thank you. Lie. I got a man. Thank you. And go on about my business.
Real quick, when you said I got a man, was that necessary in that moment to say?
Well, because I'm hoping that it will stop right there. Don't say nothing else to me. But not saying motherfucker don't say nothing else to me. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear you. I didn't know in that particular circumstance that took place, it was necessary.
Because some people like, oh, you look like, can I get your number? You know what I'm saying? Okay. In the flow of the conversation, like, thank you. I know you got a man, da-da-da. Yes, I do.
I know you.
You know what I'm saying?
I know you holding it down for the women, and shout out to all the ladies out there watching the Ladies Lounge.
Yeah.
Niggas do be creepy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So sometimes
niggas do be creepy, bro. Like I'm saying that because you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of female friends, and like they'll be like, "Was I wrong for this?" And they will send me a screenshot of a text thread or a DM that a nigga like steady DMing them and shit like that, and I'd be like, yeah, bro, tripping.
So
Right.
that is right. So there are definitely a demographic of males who are socially awkward or just
Creepy, bro.
Creepy.
Just say it. Just say it.
With that said, granted, there's some genetics where we're engineered to court the opposite sex.
But no mean no.
Okay, let's get to court because this is where I'm a little sassy. I want to say because sassy can mean a lot. So I feel like
sassy is a big ass umbrella. Yeah, I'm sick of sassy too.
Well, I'm just saying, tell them to stop being it, and that's not using.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Court. A lot of this is that we have stopped courting, dating, and open up situationships.
I get you that.
Which is just killing every fucking thing. Because situationships, okay, cool. It's cool because you think you don't have to use the emotions and all that, but really you do when the situationship stop. Now you all guarded, feeling like you was in a relationship, but you really wasn't in a relationship, but you done all this damn relationship shit. So now you got the baggage on this, so now you're looking at the next motherfucker like, I don't, what are we doing?
Well, you shouldn't bring those things to the next situation.
Okay, we shouldn't want to. Everybody do. Everybody do.
I'm speaking to everybody.
But I'm just saying, everybody do.
Stop this shit.
I don't believe it.
I
don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
I give everybody a fair shot.
That's crazy.
You might be giving somebody a fair shot, but do you, in your mind, like you say, just with the thing, I text her all this, good morning, I didn't do it one time. Maybe that one day she was having such a terrible day, she didn't text nobody. You see what I'm saying? But you feel like if I do that, then XYZ should happen.
But what I'm saying is, and in reference to that, I also said that if I don't hear from you at all, and I'm normally the one to always lead these conversations, I'm always the one reaching out to you. I'm always the person that's messaging you or calling you or whatever the case may be, and you don't reciprocate that, then I do have the right to pull back. You don't think so?
Yeah, you got the right to do whatever you want to.
Yeah, it's a free country a little bit.
It's
a smidget.
We breathing.
Yeah,
shit, that's about it. But yeah.
So to the court, when you say recording or just having a discussion or whatever the case.
It was something else she said too that I want to say, but go ahead. You jump first.
But now I'm gonna say that.
Go ahead.
Unfortunately, in today's times, there's no clear communication of the expectation of what we want to do, initially and long term. Because some people say they want something in this, and then they're not doing anything to promote that.
Right.
Have to be a short term, casual, or whatever. You just got to be clear up front and stick by that too. Don't concede, compromise yourself, or whatever, because you start confusing things.
Yep.
And so when that happens, once again, that disturbs the balance that you were referring to earlier. This is in general, there's no clear understanding in that aspect either. That does mess with the balance. Because everyone's not saying living a lie, but it's just like there's no clear understanding and clear expectations up front.
And you're going to bend until you break.
Okay, so you motherfucking break.
And so that's nothing that's disturbed the waters, because a person can say, hey, listen, I'm not looking for nothing serious. I'm just trying to just have fun. Casual this, whatever.
Take niggas at face value. I said that before.
And you talked about it on previous podcasts.
Yeah.
That's men and women. And when you get the data, stick to that data that you're receiving, because you mess yourself up if you expect other things from it. So when someone tells you what they're looking for, if that's not what you want, move on to the next person.
We gonna push back if a female come in and thinks she can change us. Every time. We always gonna push back. It's just a natural thing. You'll feel like this is how I am. She should love who I am, and I'm gonna push back on that. She could be saying good shit. It could be shit that's gonna make you better. But a nigga will push back on that. They'll take it as nagging. They'll take it as this immature person. I say that. If a person's saying something good to you, you should receive those things and try to adhere to them. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that you said that I, heard, you said you're doing all of these relationship things with people and it's a waste. I feel like if you're dealing with somebody interested in them and you like them and y'all are kicking it on the regular, I think you should always put your best foot forward. Yeah. I feel like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But what we can talk about is this. Like, okay, then we're talking about courting and dating. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, Clyde, you work a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, I work a lot.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, considering the dynamics of dating being, you know, at our big old age, mm-hmm. being grown, like, dates look different now. They're not always, hey, let's go have dinner. Hey, let's go do this. Sometimes a date is, we've been at work all day. Come on, let's both sit in the kitchen. Let's cook each other a meal.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
Or let's sit back and watch a movie and talk and enjoy each other's company. Mm-hmm. I think that's okay in reference to dating now. It shouldn't be all of the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything shouldn't be Netflix and chill or a hunch or whatever y'all call it nowadays. Correct. But I think dating does look different. But like you said, social media has changed things.
No, definitely.
So it makes people think that it has to be a grand gesture in reference to dating.
And a lot of instant gratification up front. Like, there's like, it's like very, I can say it can be challenging for the long game in a sense. Where, like you said 20 years ago, or even for those who are a little older than we are, in the 90s, you could take it slow, but at the same time, sure, you can end up having to be fucking. It is what it is. However, you're not doing these grand, like you said, grand gestures.
No, why y'all, men think, I think, y'all wrong up, both of y'all said the same thing. Men seem to think that'd be what women want, grand that's not.
Well,
that's not always the case.
Miss Kane may not want that, which is cool.
Well, I'm just saying, I am Miss Kane, but it's other women out there that think just like I think.
I'm not, and granted, but that population may be a small piece of that big old pie, because there's still the younger women too currently with the media that they've been persuaded to think. They want to go out of, like, they want big stuff up front. Like,
take me out of town.
Take me out of town.
Fly me out.
Why? We going, now for those in Texas.
We're going to Applebee's.
So, okay, fly me out of town would be, that's cool.
No,
you get the 2 for $20?
Hold on.
See? It sounds good. It sounds good.
But if you're in Texas, they want to go to Papa Do's. They want to go something nice.
I think people earn, Texas, you have to earn that type of situation. For me, we can go to Applebee's 2 for $20.
But you are not the norm. I'm just being honest. Like, that's not the norm.
No, it's not.
It's not.
You feel like it may be normal in your mind?
Yes, because it's normal to me, so it gotta be.
I've only had one situation where I was dating somebody, and like I was working 4 jobs at the time.
Right.
So there was only a brief time. Only thing I could do, I'm tired, but I do want to see you and spend time with you.
Right.
Do you mind? We ain't got to do nothing. Right. Let's just lay down together before I go to my next job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You really going to bed, but I'm just taking a nap before I go to my next job. Mm-hmm. So I'm coming to lay down with you. You know what I'm saying? And they were willing to accept it. It's very few in between when you dealing with certain women, when you have children, when you work. A lot of women want that time for themselves. They want you to have the money. No, but facts. They also want you to have the time too.
Facts. Like
it's crazy.
It's out there. Yeah, it's literally out there in droves. Like we're not capping, we're not lying, we're not trying to. That's just how it is, to a grand scale.
And we still love women. We love y'all to death.
We love,
especially black women.
That part.
Yeah.
We want you to be part of our life, our world.
Of course.
Our day, our months,
our everything.
Our years.
Yeah.
But with that said, yeah, that's how this is.
Because
it's her face. It's her face for me.
Yeah. I'm just not getting it. I'm just not going.
Which leads to the lack of understanding of both sides or each side.
I'm just saying.
Continue to contribute to the unbalanced nature in which we are.
So okay then, we speaking to defects and shit that we've seen throughout the dating process. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, single. My boy recently divorced.
I'm single.
What are the defects?
I know this ladies, but
yeah.
Single, yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So the defects that you see on the male side is what?
Okay.
Besides sassy, don't say sassy.
I'm not gonna say that. I wanna stay in what y'all just said, busy men, right? Because I'm a very busy woman too. Mm-hmm. No matter how busy you are, so you talking to somebody, I can
say make time.
No. What I'm finna say, I can even say, are y'all truly so busy that y'all just don't have interaction for the opposite sex? Because you gotta understand, having interaction with the opposite sex, it's gonna require some time.
So
I ain't talking about the money. I'm talking about the time.
Oh, I'm very in tune with that. Trust me. Yes, I'm very in tune with that. I'm speaking for past experiences, so much data from interacting, knowledge, a plethora of friends and family and people that are in my network that I know, and what they're currently going through or have went through recently. And they're just, I'm speaking from that.
And I'm not even speaking to not having the time. I'm speaking to the time looking different. Like the time, like I said, may be us just laying down. The time may be us just cooking together.
And I get that.
The time may be us cleaning together or going to the gym together or doing, you know what I'm saying?
I understand that because I'm a very busy woman too.
Right.
So time, you know what
I'm saying? It just looks different.
It looks different.
You have to receive it.
But you also have to be willing to make somebody a priority for the time.
Of course.
And so if you making somebody a priority for your time, but they looking at the grand, gestures,
grand gestures,
let them bitches go, because now they holding up somebody who would really be like, I go to the gym with you because I need to go to the gym today, or yeah, we could take, a nigga want me over by, we was just taking naps together.
Right. Shout out to the spoon time.
Yeah. We just napping. We ain't need shit. I'm tired you time to take this nap.
Let's take a nap,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
Shout out to spoon time, man.
So when you
being
say
in
like,
the
I get that.
Skin, yeah.
I get that, but also like, I don't understand y'all. But I'm a very simple woman.
Right.
Okay, all that extra, because I think sometimes people do all that extra to mess up that they ain't shit. You run across a nigga who throw you that money real quick because he really got some other shit going on, and it's gonna pacify you and make you feel like it. But so for me, it's not. But
some people okay with it.
I know, because they're foolish. It's not. It's the small things. You know what I'm saying?
It is a small
like the
thing.
small things, like y'all went and got something to eat and then think about me. Let me throw that in there.
I said that shit. I said that shit.
They didn't even think about me, but okay.
I said that shit.
She did a shit on camera.
I'm glad she did.
So
I'm glad she did.
Now, Erica, tell JD, what did I say when you brought this to my attention? In defense of who?
He did say you did think about me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because I am a gentleman.
It's on me. It's on me.
You didn't think about me. And I'm like, I walk in, they eating good, yeah. I'm talking about, but I'm like, oh, okay. And let's add, my birthday was the other day, so.
Blaine, I'll take it. I got things.
He got to take the lid.
Yeah, it's on me. I take that L right here.
Because I'm talking about, I really, like, I'm so used to doing my shit and being gone by the time they start doing this shit. So I'm talking about, we jumped in the truck. Cause I took him to a spot, you know what I'm saying? And
good food.
It was his first time going there, so I'm like, bro, I'm gonna take you over here. We're gonna go grab something to eat. Cause he was like, come, we doing this. I was like, bet. So we go over there, get our food. I'm jumping in the truck. I ain't think about it until we about to pull off, and I'm like, damn, you think Erica wants something too? And Cloud was like,
and granted, we've been knowing each other for years, right?
Gotcha.
Okay. All right.
I didn't know if you was on vegan, you was on a diet, you was watching your figure. Or...
I'm always watching it, but
don't worry. See, now, so the person that I am, guys, who know me, with this new found data going forward,
it'll never happen again.
I mean, unless I just can't afford or can't do something, but no, trust me, I rectify things.
She gonna go back over there when we leave. Clyde gonna.
Well, we don't know.
Plate.
We don't know.
But
the fact of the matter is,
but the whole thing, y'all should I ain't gonna say, because JJ said he ain't no traditional man. You should have thought.
No, I'm saying I'm not unconventionally. No, I'm unconventionally traditional. I don't know if that's a thing.
I get what you were saying.
I got a foundation of tradition, but I'm flexible.
No,
I'm a lot more flexible than like. I'm not as stern.
And
I thought about you with the food.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why
see?
he really about to be my favorite. He gonna have to work on it, but it's all good. I love them both. So I'm just playing.
But what else do you see? We talking about the defects or just the overall.
As a nigga, yeah, we need to know.
Yeah.
What you see on the nigga side of
unbalanced
this is my experience of.
These are the thoughts of Erica Kane.
Yeah, because I'm a busy woman. Like a lot of times, men don't understand that I'm busy, or they minimize me as a woman being busy.
I can see that.
And so they really.
Can you speak more into like minimize me?
Like. Listen,
like your vendor stuff, like your
I just like one time, like this dude wanted to see me, and I'm like, hey, I got a vending in the morning, and I want to be fresh. I don't want, what I'm saying, because this is what we usually do. We stay up all night blowing, and
whatever.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to be fresh in the morning. It's
Yes.
like, you can still no, I can't, cause this, you know what I'm saying? I catch you tomorrow night or something, but I can't do it tonight. Or, especially because I do Instacart as well. I got a 9 to 5, 2 businesses.
You're busy. Gotcha.
Instacart. People literally, and not only just me, but people, when I'm like in Instacart, they think just because I can stop it anymore, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? No, I'm doing this right now to this time. Correct. And then, then maybe I take a little nap before I go to my other, my job overnight. So it's just the concept of minimizing what I do.
Right.
But it never fails when they out the picture, then they be clapping for a bitch because they still miss me. But they do. They be on me. I can't help it.
Hey, say less.
I can't help it. But and then another thing I see, like, men, like, they really never want to have the relationship conversation. All the, kicking it and stuff is cool, but then when the relationship conversation needs to have, because
we do that.
We've been doing this for
we do that.
Go and tell me, because for me, this is how I operate. I don't do the spin the blocks type situation. So
nigga can't spin?
He can't spin. No. Because I've gave you the opportunity
to stay on the block.
Because I'm the type of person. No, because I give so many chances. I already know me. I already gave you the chances. Like, I gave you the chances. Mm-hmm. I think you then took me a little bit for granted because I gave all the chances. Right. So now that it's over. Like,
niggas can't spin.
No, you can't do that because, So for me, it's like, I need you to be honest with me so I can go on move. Mm. Because I'm not the type of person that, like, I might talk and date, just once I start having sex with somebody, everybody else got to go. Because it's just too much. There's a whole STD and all kind of situations. Because you got to remember, if you haven't... Syphilis. And it's coming back. This is a shame. No, syphilis is on the rise, and that should be an STD that is dead. Only people 90 and 80 years old should have syphilis. Motherfuckers 21, 30, 30 should not have fucking syphilis.
I started with this.
Yeah.
Not syphilis.
No.
Not fucking syphilis.
Come on. Let this man clear with
context given. The first podcast I was on was called Syphilis.
If you look back at
the first jump that I did up here in 501 Witty was called Syphilis. Yeah.
But it's on the rise coming.
It is on the rise.
Y'all need to know, this should not be a conversation. It should be dead.
Like polio.
It should be eradicated, and it ain't.
You know we have cleared it up.
What?
Bleach.
Bleach.
This motherfucker.
Goddamn thing, stop. Shit. The motherfucker gonna be sick as hell. Where you gonna drink the bleach?
Hey, I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, that part.
I'm just having fun. It's an inside thing, but they know they've been watching.
But I really wish men would be more clear.
So that goes to what I said earlier, though, about expectations, communication, and a clear understanding. And like you said earlier, take people for their word and they at face value. And do not try to bend, compromise.
And I think I ain't even gonna lie, I think that's hard for women. I think that's
extremely.
Hard. It's hard for women. Really. And it's also difficult for men because it's for depending on your level of not just intellect, but just who you are, your social skills and shit like that. Some men, when they lock on, and I'm not gonna say target, when they lock into a certain woman, that they have glossy eyes or whatever that woman does to them up front. That's what they want. They're not gonna take no. Not trying not to sound too weird, but they don't take no for an answer in a sense.
And them be the ones I'm gonna tell you. The people that you like keep a babe for the long time, and then you finally let them in. Them motherfuckers be the ones that be on that bullshit. It's because men actually like to chase. They don't give a fuck what they do when they get you, but they just like to chase. You know that motherfucker. This shit be crazy.
Or it could go the other way too, where they are fucked up in the head. But this is one of the things.
Or you can get it and it ain't shit.
So last time, they told me to be clear up front. We can go and want to reset real quick so we can get back to part 3 of this. Go ahead and keep talking.
Yeah, y'all want the...
We keep talking. Talk to the people. Let them know what you're going to do your thing. This your stuff, baby. Go ahead and do your thing.
Hey, y'all.
We finna take a break real quick because we ain't done talking. We gonna talk a little more. You can go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment. What you want the opposite sex to change in general, so we can restore this balance back. I'm Erica Kane, the big one, not the little one. And my 2 co-hosts right here.
Hey y'all, what's up? This JD here.
And myself, Cloud said the third. Obviously, you can put that in the search engine, right on YouTube. Pull on independent film, stuff like that. Or you can go to Facebook, put the same thing in addition to Instagram. That's the Flight of the Phoenix. And be careful with my Twitter. That's the Phoenix 6969.
Before I leave today, I'm gonna look at this Twitter. You always talking about your Twitter.
I'm saying, because some people just can't handle it. They, oh my God. But we all fucking. Like, come on, guys. Grow up.
I ain't.
Say less.
Pray about that.
Well, ain't no prayer to help people.
We finna go to break, guys.
That part.
Now you want to hit his button.
No, I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Welcome back, y'all, to the Ladies Lounge. Well, I'm your host, Erica Kane, the big one, not the little one. And today we have JD in the Phoenix joining us.
Why you laughing?
Because the lack of enthusiasm.
The Phoenix. Because I don't know him as the Phoenix. It feels weird.
So I ain't gonna say my nickname, my house, my family name. But
that's what I call you. Okay,
correct.
I'm gonna stop calling you that in public.
Well, no, that's fine. Just for the camera, no one really knows me to that degree.
But I know you.
But if you say that name, then you know me.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you know me. Like, you say that name.
And I had got there one day, somebody called you Clyde, and I was like, who the fuck is Clyde?
This whole time, who the fuck is this nigga?
And then I was like, yeah, that is his name. That is,
that's
so
my namesake.
I was like, that's what I'm like, what am
if
I
I was
supposed to call you?
Game of Thrones, I'd be Clive Slater. Third of my name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but anyway, we go a little ways back.
Lord of the tits, sucker of breast.
Is that what it is?
Just nasty.
All the time.
I was laughing at a previous. I'll let you get back to your discussion, Ms. Kane. But with the privilege of seeing the podcast before they go live to the public, I just be laughing at us in general. Even you now, because you're a mainstay on the channel. And for those out there, get used to seeing this face.
I can't wait till my celebration. I'm gonna throw that out.
No. If she just don't let shit.
I don't. Yeah, I'm a Leo. I need my attention, goddamn it. I need a little spotlight. Excuse me.
So they didn't do nothing for you.
Ladies and see, JD, please do not add to this. Don't stop it.
They do like
JD, stop it. JD.
No, I'm just having a conversation over the time.
So guys and ladies, gentlemen, young boys, if you're watching, listen. Miss Kane will be celebrated to the fullest. It's coming. Me and Bobby have so much on our backlog to-do list when it comes to the people who have been a contributing factor. Shout out to Bobby. Trust me, we got a lot of things we got to do. We catching up, guys. Life is life. Y'all know this. If you know me, You know I got a lot of shit going on. But don't charge my head. I mean, what is it? Don't charge the heart. Charge my head. That's what it is. It's just what it is.
I don't know. Shit.
Okay. I really feel like he's trying to.
Because my heart's well. What are you trying to prove? Talking to you. And
so it wasn't going. Okay. So we didn't have a plan like to walk in her like when we previously recorded the shit and do something like, hey, it's your birthday. We just came here to give you something for your birthday and get up out of there.
It was Thursday. This Sunday.
That's cool.
Once again, guys.
Cut.
No, we
we'll talk
See,
about
this is the imbalance thing she's speaking to earlier.
We good.
We're just trying to get the shit balanced out. Understand.
She said
I'm just having a good time.
The scale ain't tipped in her favor.
Don't. We just.
For those who've been watching the channel for at least the past 13 months, we went to the same thing with JD. He was on our top.
I never said anything.
Oh, so you wasn't saying anything?
What? About the dinner?
You wasn't saying anything yet to that nature?
About the dinner?
Whatever. Yes.
I didn't say nothing about the 1 year celebration thing.
Until that point and that celebration came, you were alluding to.
Yeah, they didn't took over my show. We're supposed to be talking about that.
Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah, we'll talk about that shit off camera.
Our bad. Yeah. Kane, take over. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because we was
y'all see how the men just take over? Good Lord. That's why they ain't never been on the show. Okay, but anyway. I'm still in.
Touche. Or touchy in some circles.
There you go.
Yeah.
So how we supposed to pull this thing back around?
We just gotta, like I said, conversation. Now, once these conversations take place, you have to take the information and move accordingly. Don't sit here, get the information, and just still do nothing with it.
Girl, if he be sassy one time, he gonna be sassy 2 times. Go on, move on.
And see, that's what I'm talking about.
What is the sassy? Yeah. Give me the umbrella of sassy.
Sassy
please.
Is
all the labels that come with sassy. Because I feel like some
men indecisive?
Hell yeah.
To the same degree as women? Stop.
I don't know. I'm not a man, but I'm telling you from a woman's point of view, yes.
I am.
Y'all say one thing, you do another, and then you'll say something. After you say one thing, do that thing, then you'll say something that don't match neither one of the 2 things that you done and said.
I don't know about all that.
No.
That was a lot.
Yeah,
I heard what you said. I understood what you said.
But I feel like with all the shit she named, I'm gonna be there. Go ahead.
But I do understand people you can change. You can like somebody at 4:00 p.m. and not like them no more at 5. Everybody got the right
4:05.
Exactly. Everybody.
Hey, look at what you said.
Shit.
Everybody got the right to change their mind, but just don't be going back and forth. Like pick one.
What if a box fire?
Well, you need to say, look, we need to have a conversation. The sex is good, but I don't like you overall as a person. Okay. See, men won't say the exact
bullshit.
Maybe you. I'm saying they won't. That's because sometimes women feel like the dick fire, but I don't like you as a person.
And it's okay to say
exactly.
Let's have a conversation.
It's okay to say
we are encouraging you guys.
Exactly. So then.
Talk. Go ahead.
So then, then y'all be like, all right, we just gonna, it's that time. But then after
I'm with all of that shit.
After that, I don't want to have a conversation about my life. Don't ask me what the fuck I doing.
We ain't gotta talk.
No, we can meet up already on whatever level we need to be on. We got to sit and chit chat, make small conversation, and have a fucking drink or a smoke. We meet and we can go separate parts. Now understand that shit only gonna last a very short amount of time, and then
you count your days.
Yeah. Your days are already numbered at that point. You just hanging on for a little bit till you find the next moment. But I just think people don't tell the honest to God truth, because sometimes men, what we seeing now, men are definitely attaching on to women for their positions in life. We didn't talk about that.
Niggas are groupies though.
Oh, you saying so? We're parasites in a sense.
No,
I didn't say that. I said they latch on to women. A lot of women are making a whole lot more money. A lot of women have a whole lot more opportunities.
Okay.
And so they latch on with this, okay, well, we just kind of seeing each other today, even though that's not even the woman that you like. You just waiting for the right opportunity to come so you can be in the forefront with amongst her opportunities and things that she got going on in her motion.
No.
Do y'all feel not? Well, do y'all?
I
feel,
know niggas like this.
Yeah, it's a true. But y'all think some women try to latch on to y'all for?
Yeah, they call gold diggers.
Or they could be just hypergamy, where they just.
But this nigga gold diggers too.
Yeah,
that definitely is out there. But when I say when they're women
Gigolos.
hypergamous, they're just looking for. Okay, so if a young lady's out there being
What
raised,
was the word?
hypergamous, yeah. You got
Shit, I finna say shit.
Yeah.
I can't let too many go by.
So when that is being a condition or trained, even as a father with 2 daughters and one who just graduated, the hope is for me that the next man is going to cover my daughter and hopefully marry her. Because I always said I want my daughters to be the one selected, not one. Because he'd be goofy. The one selected, not the one, not one of
It's
them.
funny. I never say that.
What?
I don't want a man to cover my daughter. I ain't gonna never say that. I'm sorry. That's why I was over here laughing to myself. But go ahead and do your thing, man.
Well,
I understand what you're saying. I understand the context of it.
With the mature context.
Yeah, but that shit that funny though.
The mature context approach.
Yeah, indeed. Go ahead.
Yes, I would like my daughters to be in a position where a man can take care. There you go again. For a man to take care of her and be put in the right, space for as far as longevity. Y'all both goofy.
Do want to say position again? Go ahead though.
So with that said, they're being trained and conditioned to be with a man who's already got maybe some kind of sense of foundation. So when they have their sense of foundation, for example, let's say they kind of age gap date, where they're in their 20s, he may be in his young 30s. So in theory, he has a career at this point.
He could be your age.
Whatever. 40, almost. I'm 39. But with that said, yes, you're right. He could be 40.
50, 60.
Well, let's not go too crazy.
Oh, that's a spot right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying that he could be up in age a little bit with a foundation. And then when a woman is like, okay, he's established, the money is where it should be, I feel comfortable being that helpmate where I can be coming in and be ready to start a family. Not having to worry, worry about struggling. Versus, we both 19, we out here living, and we just, they having sex, things happening, and now they both struggling because they have not had no sense of foundation. They just found out the world. They don't know what's going on. It becomes more challenging for those individuals.
So you're having my baby.
That part. So it's just
so much to me.
Yeah.
There's nothing more precious.
That part. So that's what I'm getting to. Do y'all not agree?
So when you say foundation, do they mean money?
Well, that comes with it though, because
our foundations come with money.
Do all foundations?
See, now you setting up for gold diggers to come in.
No, it's not. So you look at it from a different lens. Gold digging is like strictly for the money. I'm saying that for the circumstance that's right there, it has to be that he's in a better financial situation because he's advanced in age, he has a career, and so the stability of his life itself exists.
So we can't both be 19 and get out the mud, and I get on, and then we been in
so,
love this whole time.
No, I hear what you're saying. However, I think that goes to the traditional side of things, where at one point the man was older than the woman.
But not that much. How you first started?
No, I said, what did I say? I said 20s and 30s.
But Mr. did go get Celie when she was.
But Mr. was on some other shit.
Yeah,
he had kids to raise and shit like that was some other shit. But like back in the day, they would be like they get married 19, 16, 19, 15. That's still teenage. You know what I'm saying? They've been together 60 years.
Gotcha. And I'm not saying it cannot work. I'm saying that from the you guys supposed to be a gold. I said it doesn't always have to be that way because sometimes women who are
the original question I asked, foundation equals that you have money.
And I said that comes with it just by default because he has a career at that point. I'm not saying riches. I'm just saying
you can have a career without no money.
Okay, so you want to argue?
No, I'm trying to get to the point that People can be together without no money.
You're right.
That's what I'm trying to get to. And then when you say that, then y'all say gold digger women. This the first.
I'm
part
not
of
saying
gold.
I ain't got no gold to dig.
I'm just saying, but like I was like gold digger women. That's be their first thing. Like, do he got some money? That's their foundation. So when you say foundation,
And I'm not speaking
can't be without money. It can be.
So I'm saying remove those particular women, the gold diggers. I'm saying that other young women who are being raised by their mother, they could come from a 2-parent household. Daddy's been taking care of things. Mama's been helping out as well. They raise their children together. And you say, hey, baby, I'm grooming you to be prepared for the next man when you get older. And this man could also be established like your father. Because that's been an example that you've been given growing up in a perfect world. And so now that she's out there in society, a man is courting her. Let's say he is 7 years her senior, and that means he may have a career. He may be 6, 7, 8. So in this case, he may be 10 years in his line of work.
He might be an intern.
He could be too, JD. You're right. But I'm saying that in theory, he has an established background. Mm-mm. He has a career. He's more well financially stable. And then a young lady is in a better position.
Let me say this.
Go ahead, sir.
In the world that we live in, what do you think the percentage or likelihood of that is?
Well,
exactly.
So she was speaking. The overall conversation we're having this whole time is getting back to that particular.
Yeah, but we in this world right now. You in another one.
But I'm speaking to getting to that. The mindset maybe needs to change a little bit.
But then now everybody got to stay with whoever they had babies with.
Well, so that gets to.
So now his daughter had a baby?
No, I'm saying. he said, 2-parent home, household, and all this. So, we don't live in that world.
And our kids not in that world.
Exactly. So let's go all the way back.
So, but going back to.
Now you got to marry whoever you had kids with first, stay, be unhappy, tell them that, and then.
So let's say this, Ms. Kane. Unfortunately, for a certain amount of people in the demographic, it is what it is. It's over. Yeah. Accept it.
It's over?
I'm saying.
So there's no hope for my children?
Let me land, please. Let me land, sir. Let me land.
Okay.
Exactly.
For those individuals with children already, got a history, got a past with various people, whatever it may be, it could potentially be over for you. Potentially. Not saying it has to be. I'm speaking for
the Kevin Simmons.
Sure. That's what he's getting to.
Sure. Because we have a baseline here.
It's not over with for women with kids.
Did I say everybody? Man. Did I say that? I said not everybody. I said potentially for some.
But it's never over for men with kids, man. This some bullshit. Come on. Oh, come on.
That's a different discussion. What I'm getting to is, for the new generation, even our children that are teenagers about to be out into the world, we can still either, if you choose to, guide them in that particular mindset to hopefully set them up for that particular success, stability, security, whatever how you want to label it. Mm-hmm. And if they listen, they go and put themselves in those positions, we can start getting back to that balance you spoke to earlier that you want to get back to or have a better understanding of. Do you not agree? The floor is yours.
Me?
Both of you, whatever.
Who, me?
I'm at a loss. So.
You at a loss.
I don't think. There was a chick I was talking to who had 4 kids. I was finna try to be with her. She had a bunch of kids, so having kids don't mean it's over for you.
Did I say it was over?
Nah,
I'm just saying that kind of narrative is crazy because people really think that. People really think like if you got a whole lot of kids, and
you damaged good.
Yeah, and women they starting to think that shit too because they hear that shit so much.
I'm not speaking. I didn't say damaged goods.
We did just lock in on one part of your conversation, but that shit did stand out.
And it would be like, kind of like, sir.
She had about 15 kids. I wanted to be with her.
Why?
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Hey, man.
I was still. We was talking about me being with a stripper one time.
Yeah, we talked about that too. And that's those out there want to do that.
You said it shouldn't have never happened?
Nah, it wasn't a true thing. It just
everything's hypothetical.
Yeah.
So For some, it just the cards are out there. Unfortunately, it may not go the way you want it to. For some, I'm not saying everybody, but there will always be a demographic of people who may not work out in their favor.
I don't think it's over till it's over.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm being for real with everything, especially like niggas are visual. I don't give a fuck
Yeah, I got you.
how this shit cut.
I agree.
A nigga will talk to a woman he could be a fucking top of the line surgeon. If that motherfucker fine in the drive through at McDonald's, he'd be like, "Hey, here's my card." You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, niggas are visual. Like, so a motherfucker had 13 kids at home. Not saying that he gonna be with her, but he gonna try to kick it with her. He might take the steps to do things for her in order to get her to release the panties. But at the end of the day, like, niggas will shoot at a motherfucker. It's never over until it's over.
So I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
What did I just say earlier?
Mr. D's, not Mr. D's. Who was the motherfucker Tyler Perry played on the thing and the woman was homeless and he left that woman? It's never over till it's over.
What did I say?
Tyler Perry fan.
I'm not a fan.
But what did
I did see the film.
What did I say? What did I
I've seen the
say?
film.
What did I say, lady and gent?
Some, aka the
Some.
majority.
No.
Even
twist my words,
a
guys.
smaller amount of
But you said, okay, but
no matter what you do, it's over with.
That's
A small
for
amount.
some.
For some.
Even-
Small amount.
even
whatever
you try to-
it
that's
is.
the majority of us though. I got children.
I do as well.
Multiple children.
Yeah, and it seemed to be.
And multiple
It's
women.
men out here 12, 13, 14, 16, 8, how many kids they can have. And it's a woman that's going to be with them. But you take a woman with 12, 13, 14 kids, yeah, somebody going to fuck her because somebody always going to fuck you. That ain't, that
she
ain't
got
nothing.
12
Yeah.
kids. Know that coochie fire.
A loose or whatever. I don't
Or
I don't
it felt
know.
so good.
Motherfucker can't jump out of her.
I
Yeah,
don't
shit.
know.
Motherfuckers is
I
I
don't
know,
know.
boy. For
But
real.
I'm just saying, but yeah, but it's women, and a lot of women that will be with a man with over 10 children and with no problem, but that
And you don't
same.
take care of someone.
That look. That's
No,
a
I'm
whole-
just fucking with you about this.
I'm just saying it's like you can. Some people might can a little financially take care of 10 kids, but you couldn't be there physically, especially if they had different mothers. You know, 10 kids. He just fly nanny and do whatever he want. It'll show in a long run in 20 years when them kids talk about their childhood trauma, and it's gonna be because he had so many fucking kids. Because it's no way you can physically be there for all those children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's some kind of neglect going up. But women, they'll sign up on the dotted line for that man with all them kids. But a man won't sign on the dotted line for a woman with all the same amount.
Well, because sometimes men don't want to raise another offspring. I'm saying some. That's how it is. We're just that's the different wiring of men and women. Because certain species, once again, just nature, they kill the offspring that's not theirs, and they mate and have their own. When they come to the herd.
That is so. You shouldn't talk like that when we talking about. You shouldn't bring it up because that's like disturbing.
You can't like that woman and not like her kids.
Exactly.
Hold on, I'm not.
Not even talking about you. I'm
like
just
them. He don't like them kids.
Stop.
period.
You taking it as I'm saying it to you. I'm not saying it to you. I'm saying it to you.
I'm not saying me. I'm saying that there's a group of
I understand.
men out there.
I understand the logical side of you.
Yes,
saying
that's what I'm speaking to.
Yeah,
That there's some men in general are wired that they don't want to. Because sometimes being the stepdaddy, I was a stepfather, but I never looked at it because my daughter that I raised was always mine. I was a different breed. She's mine. I never looked at her as a stepchild. Never, ever. I understood when I got with her mother, it was a package deal. I was cool with it. Let's go. Let's rock.
FedEx or UPS.
Whatever it is.
What would Brown do for you?
Yeah.
Type shit with the white top. Fuck it. Save that money, UPS.
There you go.
So with that said, I was a different breed of man who approached the situation. But there are some men out there, they want to start fresh, they want their own in the quote unquote litter. It is what it is. That's how it is.
But
Bro, that shit is
they shouldn't
the
definitely get
likelihood.
somebody with kid. But I get what you're saying because I've seen people treat the other children
because you
differently.
just from a genetic standpoint.
I get it. But my thing is, why would you even want her? Period. If that's the case, if you don't like her kids, you don't fucking like her.
Well,
real
quick,
yes.
No, what you're saying is right.
I
But I'm saying, so say less. To get to us, but there's also a divide where you're over here saying that, which is true, but also it depends on, they could just simply be interested in the woman sexually. That's all they want. They may lie.
So don't be with her.
Well, they are going to be because they want to fuck. But they may not be as clear up front with it up front. Well, they could be lying, whatever.
Hard.
Say again, sir?
Fuck. So hard. I'm sorry. I'm just over here in my bed. Let me. I gotta adjust my seat.
But this is how it is, and they enjoy her company. They don't really care the extra stuff that you may have. Now, when things are realized,
you probably need somewhere to stay. That's what I'm doing.
And that could be another benefactor.
He a homosexual.
There you go. That's it.
And
that's not true. I
homosexuals.
There are guys out there who are like that. Yeah. It's cold out there. It's wintertime. I just want to put my head for the winter until
shit. It's fucking hot right now.
Well,
109 degrees.
You're so right. And they've already said on record, this is the hottest July on the globe in recorded history.
Yeah.
So with that said, there's men out there just like that. Facts. Mm-hmm. But that's when you have to, once again, circling back to the second segment we talked about, you have to have the conversation. You have to have your standards and expectation up front. Anything that comes outside of that, remove yourself. Have a conversation of like, listen, I'm not liking the way this is going. I want to move this direction. Now it's on you to stand by your particular moral standards and what you put forward and acquiesce to what you just spoke to. If you choose not to and continue to engage whatever that bullshit going on, then you have to deal with the circumstances and consequences that come with that. And leading to the further imbalance that we just spoke to overall.
Okay, shout out to the imbalance. You still ain't gave me the other sassy shit. You said indecisive.
Poor communicators.
That's me too.
Go
ahead.
2 for 2. Okay.
Go ahead. I told you everything you said probably gonna be.
I think. Now I'm thinking.
Don't make your umbrella small now, because that motherfucker big.
It is big. Did we say lack of communication?
That's poor communication.
Okay.
It ain't lack of. It's just poor.
Yeah, poor communication.
Do you have, maybe I'm just helping you out, is it a lack of knowing how to lead?
I don't think men want to lead no more.
Why you say that?
I think because leading is this sassy. Leading is responsibility. That's a responsibility in itself. And I don't think men want to lead, just in general, because like we had said earlier, sometimes your neighbors back in the day would just do stuff because they a man, you a woman, and you ain't got no man in your house. So they'll cut your grass, they'll, take your sons out and teach them how to, work on cars, stuff. They would just do that. It wasn't like, oh, I'm doing it. Oh, this man told me one time, we was having this conversation about men just getting boys, and he said they was really going back and seeing the mama that nobody knew that, but like Uncle Cleve. This or whatever, but anyway, but maybe so. But still, even the niggas that you fucking ain't doing shit with your kids now. But
they don't take out your trash.
Exactly. It's no reason.
You giving a nigga all your coochie, he ain't taking out your trash.
Take out your trash.
He won't put no gas in your car.
None. Won't do nothing.
But if you like it, I love it, baby.
But I don't think they want to lead anymore. They feel like we. I'm gonna use what y'all said. This they coming more in talking about their feelings, so they feel like they shouldn't have to do this. Like talk about your feelings, sir, and still do this shit, okay? Because if you don't lead, women are starting to lead, and it come down to it. Sometimes you feel like all you need is a nigga is a nut, and really you don't need a nigga for a nut. You can go over there to the erotic zone.
Yeah, I just finna say.
Shout out to the Erotic Zone. You can go over there and get you some toys. You can come see me at Kane's Lane on Colonel Glenn, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72204, the Gabby Mall. You come see me over there. But the truth of the matter is, women want to feel safe. They want to be able to be feminine.
Can I say this?
What?
And the thing that we've been saying throughout the duration of this recording is it received. Because like you said, women are starting to lead. When you get a sense of power, or you get a sense of, I've been doing it this way all this time, when somebody else comes in with a different perspective, are you willing to receive that? And that should be the question for the comments.
The receiving part also goes to, is this the person for you? Well, because she might not receive it from you. But she might receive it. You don't need to deal with me then. Exactly. Yeah. But she might, that same woman might receive it from the Phoenix.
Well, of course, now, but with that said.
So she choosing me, choosing the Phoenix.
Well, I'm just saying, it's the same thing. You know,
I'm fucking with you.
Okay, so understood. Now, obviously, it takes a little time to get that information because let's say a man is coming correct in the beginning. Y'all still trying to learn each other. He's trying to lead, but like you say, he's still not saying you out for you, but the person is steadfast in what they are. They're not used to this. Right. They don't know how to act.
They don't.
They're not receiving.
And on top of that, nice guys finish last.
That part, that's
niggas who are truly interested and have good intentions don't get received as that.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
So, and women don't always like to receive that information from people if they got their own mind.
The only difference between bad boys and good guys is they are more aggressive, but not in a abusive type of way. They're more aggressive. Women want to feel secure. Bad boys make you feel secure out jump. Nice guys, they don't necessarily do that. They trying to make sure they so nice, they not like, come here, girl. Like, a woman want to feel like that from the jump. So bad boys give them
yeah, we had a small snafu. We back bad boys, bad.
So with that said,
good,
though,
nice guys, bad
sometimes
boys.
Sometimes when it comes to these bad boys, it comes with a lot of other stuff too.
But not even that. Let me just say this before you get into it too deep.
Go ahead.
A woman to sit up and say, I want a man to give me flowers. I want a man to open the door. I want a man to do all this shit for me. But then you would talk to a nigga just because he, come here, girl, bring your ass over here. Bitch, get over here.
Because
shit like that.
Not the bitch part. We not saying that. That happens. I mean, I'm not for me. Don't call me no bitch. But I'm just, it's security. You gotta understand, women out here. We just talked about how a lot of niggas is creepy. We walking around every day with
niggas do get creepy.
Hundreds of creepy men, and I mean literally women is on the protection of all these goodies 24 hours a day. So it's not just you want to feel safe, like, oh, he got me. And so bad boys give that illusion that, oh, he got me. Now when she realized he might be beating her, he might be cheating, he probably, whatever, but initially they feel safer. If that makes sense.
No, I comprehend. We got something to continue?
No, go ahead, jump in.
No, I was going to say, now, when it comes to this feeling secure and nice guys or whatever, back to what I was saying, when a man tries to come in and lead the right way, it has to be received. But
okay, we get that. It will be received by the right person, y'all. We got to just, soon as, a lot of people like to stay for the pink flags, little white half red flag. No, the first time this shit ain't this shit, don't fuck with that motherfucker no more.
Alright, gotcha.
Okay, so it ain't if she received it up next bitch. As soon somebody will receive it.
You got a quitter?
Huh?
You got a quitter?
A quitter?
No, I'm saying you have to quit her.
Yeah,
okay.
You got to.
Gotcha. No,
you got to.
No, receive.
Okay. So we're receiving what you're saying.
Yeah.
We're receiving your energy right now. Go ahead.
There's more.
So after we quit her, then
after you quit her, go to the next one. Y'all like to keep a whole little roster. No, stop, cause that's keeping the balance fucked up. Cause she might not realize that okay, maybe I should have been listening to I should have been listening, or okay, I was wrong. People tend to think they right when the shit keep going in their favor.
How so? Make me understand.
Okay, how so? So if
and the roster thing, I'm not opposed to nobody having a roster. I think if you
yeah,
dating, you should talk
yeah,
to people. Go
yeah,
ahead.
but I'm just saying, if you see, she really.
Get out the roster.
Yeah, if she
ain't
really,
make the team.
she ain't really made the team. She
Yeah.
really like the water girl. We really don't need no water girl.
Okay, I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, sometimes that's, hold on real quick, but sometimes that particular person in the roster may be a serviceable player.
Y'all stuck on saying, don't say it. She fucked the bed. She got the best head. Whatever. It's something sexual, motherfucker. And that's why y'all be fucking up.
It don't even gotta be sexual for me. It don't.
Good conversation.
I'm just saying, not even just.
Go ahead, Jay.
I understand what you're saying because you're on some funny shit right now. But,
I'm fine.
nah, you are. But at the end of the day, it's like a person who is reliable, they come through, like, that holds weight. Like, you actually having concern or care for me holds weight with me more so than you fucking me good. You can be okay in the bed and I can still be with you.
But we saying she won't let you leave, so what?
She'll let me leave.
Okay, then she on the team. We talking about getting rid of the people off the roster.
How many we getting off?
I don't know. The
How big is
bitches
the
don't
roster?
fall in. I don't. How big?
Whoa,
No, because you said you want the you out for the roster.
I ain't got no motion. We good. Go ahead.
Oh, so how big should the roster be? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, and then we can see.
You should be with one person and love that person forever.
You gotta get there. You gotta get there.
Yeah,
we all know you gotta get there.
You gotta get there.
You gotta get to that point. So
up.
if you're dating, what is the number?
For a roster?
Yeah, for you want 72.
Gosh.
What is the number of you think a good number for your roster? We just dating. Just what's the good number? That you know.
What can you handle?
I'm asking you the question. What is your number? How much?
What's my number?
Yeah, not your current, but hey, I could swing 5 or
You
I
talking
could
about like back in my
6.
day?
No, we're talking about right now. What would you swing? Yeah.
Go ahead, JD. Go ahead.
I don't think I could. Like a lot. No. Shit. The time, like the amount of time that I have. I don't know.
3?
Go ahead.
Like
Three too
if
much.
you dating
If you just dating, not no.
and I'm talking to
relationship
somebody,
shit.
no, I don't think 3 is excessive. You're not fucking everybody.
Yeah.
You're not, because we was just talking about syphilis and shit earlier. Yeah. No, you're not fucking 3. Not crazy. 3 is balanceable.
What number you think is a good roster?
Sensational. Go ahead. Come on, Future.
No. No. 3, 4, fine. That's fine.
5? Did you say
6?
5?
No,
6.
Depending on the person.
7.
Okay.
I can say, no, it just depends on, I said 3 or 4.
And it depends on the role in the roster too. Because if you got 3 just people that I kick it with this person, I hate with this person, I fuck this person,
For those
or 5 or whatever.
Because certain people are in positions where they have access to a different lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
And so you may see a person once every month because whatever. Y'all flying, y'all meet each other in certain cities, blah, blah, blah.
Got you.
Or, you know, I'm a truck driver. Let's say I'm a truck driver. I know me on
You
this.
a whore if you're a truck driver.
Lot
Hey.
lizards.
I'm just saying.
Shout out to a lot of
I'm
lizards
not-
out there.
No, that's different. I get what you were saying.
What's
I'm
that?
saying like,
Shout out to a lot of lizards.
hey, thank you for your service. I guess.
Yeah.
But
Don't fucking serve.
but I'm saying like, let's say Frank goes to the Eastern Corridor once every 2 weeks.
So you gonna tell on Frank?
I'm not telling him
Frank
Frank at all.
go to the Costro.
No, Eastern Corridor. He's on the East Coast.
East Coast.
He's traveling, Eastern Corridor, and he happens to be in Jersey every 2 weeks. So he's gonna have probably something on a regular in Jersey, because the lifestyles afford him where he can kind of balance both. Where he's from, Jersey, and he has a side piece. That's 3 at least right there. And let's say he wants to travel from time to time. He has a 4th one in Milwaukee because he loves Milwaukee. That's where he
This
born.
sounds so personal.
Mm-hmm.
And so he does what he does in Milwaukee. When I'm in Milwaukee, we meet up. It is what it is in Milwaukee. When
Truck driving or military?
Well,
Both.
both.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he could be a military veteran who has a CDL.
Oh, okay.
And so this afford him for his retirement money.
You got
And
CDL?
I don't
He
have
working on
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah. He's studying for
I got that test too.
Right.
But I'm saying that 3 or 4 is what it is. I'll say 3 or 4. Because it is what it is.
At our big old age, it's
The game-
hard to have a roster.
No, definitely it does become
But the
more
game
challenging.
is the game, though.
When JD talk about this all the time, and I understand the game to game, I don't talk about the game. It is what it is. Now, when further conversation is had with whatever adult you're dealing with, you adjust, you make movements, or whatever you need to do. If y'all don't kind of have the same idea, it's up to you and the individual to kind of part ways, because this may not work for me. But that's what I say, 3 or 4. That's the game to game.
Interesting.
It is what it is.
Women's roster is way bigger than ours, though.
I don't know that. I think women always got a list of. Now I'm saying this if you just like a good-hearted person, you're not like some crazy bitch. You really can pick up the phone and mess with anybody that you used to mess with.
Duh.
You know what I'm saying?
Women-
So that's probably like where men get that from, but actual
No.
roster right present right now, I don't think they 3 or 4 like y'all.
No.
I don't think
Women have sex when they want to. Men have sex when we can.
Yeah.
And that's facts.
And
Yeah,
so-
that's what I'm
But
saying.
I think y'all roster is different based on y'all don't look at a person like you might not be interested in this nigga, but this nigga like you, and that's why he buy you food every day. This nigga
you're right.
give you a discount on your tires and shit.
Yeah.
He like you, but you don't like him. That's your roster is not relevant to you.
Yeah, but that is
Yeah.
the dynamic.
You
of
like who you like.
The dynamic
Yeah.
is different from men to women.
Yeah.
It's just the dynamic of the relationship. That's
Right.
all it is. Y'all have a roster too. It's just the dynamics are different.
Yeah,
Isn't that
because you
something?
call Floyd for this, you call Larry for this.
Sexual. It's just that. Not saying you. I'm saying all people.
I
Yeah.
know because none of this fit my life.
No, I'm saying that from a general sense, the dynamic
Yeah.
of the relationship is different. And once again, that's the understanding the game being the game. There's
Yeah.
always a big competition, especially when there's more women than men, and most of the women are clamoring or at least fighting for the attention of said men.
Yeah.
And so that comes with the
yeah.
and that's how it is
Yeah.
developed. That's the
that's-
ecosystem. That's what it
But
is.
also, that's why I think men rosters are bigger than women rosters because it's so many
Well, that's why I see the
women.
point.
That's so because baby,
All niggas ain't getting no action though.
Which leads to another
what
conversation
they
where
at? Do you know some?
Niggas not getting no action.
I don't know any. That
Not in my social circle.
Yeah, that's not getting any.
I finna say either the motherfuckers like my niggas either they outside or they got old ladies or something. Yeah,
Yeah, and so it's just that. But
I don't know niggas not getting no
But for the
motion.
most time, there is studies out there that shows
Oh, I
that
do
there's
know
a.
nigga not getting no motion. You ain't gonna want him though.
But there is. Oh shit. There is studies out.
We listen, we
I
get
mean,
started. Yeah, we
there-
just you
there's-
good. Get your
there's
shit
studies out
out.
there that shows that there is a percentage of men
Okay.
getting most of the action. There's still a lot of men.
That's not
They call them incels. Where are they classified?
incels. What they call them?
Involuntarily, virgins, or just their social skills are
I
so
don't
awkward.
want no involuntary virgin. Good
Or just
Lord.
because their social skills are so challenged, or they don't have really good social skills, they just think that I can't get a woman. Oh my God, no one likes me. Shit like that. There's a lot of different variables.
Nah,
Usually
woe
do
is
they
me.
have like a conference once a year?
Well, I
or
mean,
some shit?
there's a gathering, or
God damn.
you have to tap into the message boards.
What's message board?
Like
Dating sites.
No, Reddit. It's different.
What's Reddit? Tell me about it.
Oh,
It's
just a chat room.
kind of it's like yeah.
It's a big ass chat room where you can get a
good with
membership,
stuff
and they just
like
literally
Oh, you
have
gotta
conversations.
pay.
Well, I don't think it's a paid thing. You just create an account.
It's free Reddit. Right?
And then basically we're getting deep in the woods here, but you can go to different chat rooms, shit like that, and have various
about shit. That's how I used to bootleg fights and shit.
Because, for example, let's say you have
you
have a power discussion, like Power, like the actual show. Mm-hmm. We all love Power. It's hundreds.
There's a Reddit message board where people get on there. Yeah,
strictly for this, strictly for that. So in this particular situation with incels, they are literally gathering on these message boards, talking shit about women. That they're whatever they want to classify them. They're whatever. They're whatever. I can't. They have no luck. They have bad social skills. They're not confident in themselves. They don't even know how to present themselves and talk to women. They don't even approach women.
Oh, just wash them off.
That's how they are, though. And so, getting back to the question, most of the action being taking place in this game that we're talking about, it's a small group of men getting all the action. Mm-hmm. It could be 20%, 25%, or 30% of the men out here having 80% of the fun.
A lot of motherfuckers don't want a motherfucker if another motherfucker don't want them.
And
that's fact for everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
but see, that's how it is because sometimes women want a man who's got some experience, so they know whatever it may be.
Hey,
it could be a physical thing or just how to whatever.
Hey,
but it comes with experience. When you say experience, they got to be out there, out there.
Hey,
out there,
outside.
Yeah, that's how you gain experience, being outside, which leads to the game being the game. Say less. And it's the person at home, you at home, is just your choice to choose what you want to participate in.
But don't say you want one thing. You want nice guy shit from a rugged ass motherfucker.
That's not gonna happen. I mean, you might for a little bit. They be on their piece of cute just for a little bit. And then it be a whole, the bad guy shit that's why they the bad guy. Like, yeah.
Good old Scott.
Say hello to the bad. Oh, no, don't talk about Scott.
Scott was a whole different breed. Them motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah. But.
And he killed her son, too.
Yes.
If you ain't seen it by now, goddamn.
Well,
that part. I said the same shit about that.
I hear you. If you're going to watch, you're going to watch. I hear you. But sometimes... That's another discussion.
Man,
it's too much content. It's hard to catch up on every fucking thing, guys.
Nah, they'll be alright.
But anyway, get back to that leads to the imbalance. And there you go. Anything else you want to know for us? While you have the men's ears.
No, I might bring y'all back another time.
Oh, look at that, guys.
You might.
Uh-oh.
Or it might just be JD. So.
Hey.
We'll have to see.
Nah, it's been dope, though. I appreciate you for having me. I've been kind of wanting to elbow. Yeah, we're gonna have to come up here and just make it deep one time. We had to have some people over there on the other side. And
have some more women.
Yeah, I want some people to fuss.
Battle of the sexes.
Yeah, I want some folks to fuss.
Kalandra.
Shout out to Kalandra. She come here.
She ain't gonna fuss though.
She ain't.
She gonna talk. She not fun.
I want some folks to fuss.
Yeah, have whatever y'all bring. Shout out to Nadia, whoever you want to bring on here. We have a battle of sex.
You be putting folks on the spot, be calling their name and shit.
Well, because she was already on here in the podcast.
Well, if you don't know what she might decide to be,
say less. Anyway.
You might say fuck too hard and she don't want to be associated with you no more. But fuck.
So with that said, if you want to have a battle of sex, we're open for it. We ready for the smoke.
Yeah, with any topic. I'm with all this shit too.
I really did enjoy y'all. This is a lot to process, but when it drop, I'm definitely gonna watch and get my notebook.
And we want people to get into the comments, please, and talk your shit. And if it's something we missed or if it's something we said that you disagree with or agree with, feel free to say something to us and let us know. For sure. And I'm in the comments now. I'm on your ass in the comments. I'm one of them now. Pause.
And if you do. Me. I always sign off to Phoenix when I'm talking to you, so you already know who you talking about.
I ain't signed off shit. It's me. Look at the picture. I got a picture of my shit. It's me.
Oh, I need to put me a picture on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Miss Kane over here. The big one, not the little one.
Who is the little one? I asked her.
Yeah, that's definitely
the little one is any bitch that ain't me.
Oh, okay. I've been trying to figure out who was
the little one.
I thought you. I already know.
But wasn't Erica Kane on the soap operas?
Yeah, she was.
Okay, so I thought you might have been saying she was a little.
She is too. Any
Okay.
bitch that ain't me. It's all of them.
Competitive.
That's what's up,
What's wrong
man.
with it?
Nothing at all. Cause
But,
who gonna
man.
do something to me? Nobody.
Nobody.
No.
Nobody.
Okay, that's what's up.
But yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching and being with us. I know, they're so silly. But please come back again because the Ladies Lounge will be back. Peace out. Till next time.
All right now.